Good morning, guys. Can you just give us an update, first of all, on the squad? Obviously, we heard that Liam Scales isn't with you for sad reasons and sympathies for the family. How has that changed your approach, in a sense? Was Liam likely to start for you, do you think?
Yeah, for some obvious reasons, he is important for us, but I think it was good that we have had Jimmy with us, so he knows the roles. And credit to him coming straight from training, jump into a flight to Portugal, so he can be with us here on this session. No, it really didn't change how we see this game, but obviously it affects how we wanted to use the personnel.
You brought Seamus Coleman and John Egan back into the squad, I'd imagine for their leadership qualities as well. Have they had an impact on the squad this week, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we picked them, of course, because of their quality, not because of their personality. But that helps that they have great experience, good leaders, both of them. And that obviously raises the next player's level. And that's always, the more leaders you have, the better team you have.
And when you look at the window, is the Armenia game more important? I mean, people would expect Portugal is such a good team that they have the ability to beat every team in the group, home and away. So is the Armenia game more important of the two?
No, we go for this match, like every match, to try to get something from it. We have a game plan that we think is going to work. We'll see tomorrow if that materialises. But obviously, if you look at the table, we need at least minimum 3 points from this camp. And for obvious reasons, it's when you look at it, it's probably the Armenia game that everybody is saying, okay, we can have a good performance and a better performance than in Armenia and get 3 points there. So I understand your angle, but we are trying to focus on this one and try to get the maximum we can from this match.
Damien Spellman, please.
The Ireland teams in the past have got big results against big teams, Holland, Germany, Italy. Has this Ireland team still got that capacity?
You'll see tomorrow.
Nathan Murphy, please. Nathan?
Heimir, just on your conversations around Armenia and what happened last time, like Finazaz was saying, maybe there's a lack of understanding of the challenge we were coming up against away to Armenia in terms of the occasion, the environment, in terms of them as players. Have you spoken about that, how why the players felt like that going into the game?
Yeah, we discussed the Armenia game on when we met up on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning, yeah, we did that. We reflected on that game, but obviously we'll revisit that after tomorrow. So we'll do that again, and I don't think anybody will not be aware of how good they are and where the threats are.
Are you surprised that he felt like that going into the game, that maybe there was that lack of understanding? Shouldn't have.
But you know, players are different. They take in information in a different way. Some need more time. Some need, some are more visual than listeners, etc., etc. So we'll have to adjust to everyone. Yeah.
Evan, is tomorrow night your first time going up against Cristiano Ronaldo? Was he?
Yeah, I wasn't here the last time we played Portugal, so
was he a hero of yours growing up?
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah, I think growing up, everyone he would have been looked at as a kid. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's a good player.
Ed Leahy, please.
Hey, Heimir. I suppose just there's been so much focus for the players on qualifying for a tournament. Having spoken to some of the players this week, it feels as though they won't feel they've achieved anything in the green jersey until they qualify for a tournament. However, it's such a big game like away to Portugal. Is this a chance for them to put in a performance and then really believe in what this team can do as a collective?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, we know that we need to have almost a perfect game to get something from this match. And if we do, we have a chance to steal a point or to win the game. Obviously, we need to try to keep a clean sheet. Always going to make it easier, but I think for the players to have a good performance, yes, they definitely believe more and give them more confidence. That was taken away from us if I can say that, in Armenia.
And then just in terms of the Armenia game, you said that there wasn't really any player on the pitch who had a really good game. How can you freshen up the team without losing the core of the team? Is that possible in international football?
I think everyone that played this game in Armenia want to correct what went wrong there, whether it was personal performance or collective performance. So everybody likes to have this opportunity that we have tomorrow to play against one of the best teams in the world and to correct what went wrong. That's it. Whether there will be personal changes, I think every true professional like an opportunity like we have tomorrow.
Gavin, please.
Heimir, what's the most difficult aspect of preparing to play a team like Portugal?
Obviously, it's defending this team. We know from their past matches almost all their opponents, they will have possession, let's say 60-70% tomorrow. Would not be unlikely statistics from past games. So we will be defending a lot of the time. So that will be the most challenging thing. And the goal scoring threats from their players is not one player, it's a lot of them. So we cannot be focusing on one, then just another one will shine. That's going to be the toughest one. And then for our forwards to use the opportunities we get, probably there's not going to be many goal scoring chances we have, but we must maximise what we take from our chances.
Thanks. Evan, can you talk a little bit about what your coach at Roma has asked you to do tactically and how it's improved you as a player?
Well, I think it's a different way. It's a different way of football over there. You know what I mean? He's sort of looking to play through his strikers. He's big on attacking and playing through his strikers. So it's just about the work that you're doing every day and trying to improve.
Aidan, please.
Probably the simplest question you've been asked with Ireland. How are you? Just talk us through your fitness at the moment.
Yeah, I'm fine. I was trained all week with no problem, so all good.
And can you just talk us through the game? Because the coach said it was an ankle after the Lille game. Just talk us through the Fiorentina game, I think it was. Just talk us through the last two games and the thought process between sitting and out.
I just had a problem in the game before the last and wasn't able to play in that game, but with a bit of time coming into camp and having some treatment, I'm all good.
Fit to start.
Yes.
Gentleman at the back here to win the live section.
Hello again, Coach Jonas from Sport TV. You made history on Iceland in Euro and World Cup. What can we expect for you on Ireland personality?
I didn't get that one. Can you
repeat that?
Can you repeat it?
What can we expect for you on Ireland after Iceland work? Good job.
Yeah, obviously I remember playing Portugal Euro 2016, made a draw against Portugal in the finals. So hopefully we can repeat that here. This Irish team has a similar quality, similar personalities as well. So hopefully we can make a strong performance like we did in the Euros. Expect that.
Thank you. We'll move into the embargo section now. So everything from this point onwards is